Hey everyone, I'm here with another random video, and I just wanted to take the time to show you this really good summer sale that's going on with Steam. And as you can see, it's a summer sale. So as you can see, I have like 15,642 points. So I don't know what that means. So I have to check that out. So I assume these points is just to purchase these items and such, though they have very little meaning to me. But what I really wanted to show you is what's going on with the sales that's going on. As you can see, there's a lot of games that are on sale, and some of them are actually going for really ridiculous prices. As you can see here right now, Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. It usually sells for $109.96, but for the 82% discount, that's almost $20. And yeah, I would definitely recommend picking that up, as well as Stick Fight, though that's a pretty fun game. I don't recommend this game, well, just because. Anyways, I could sit around like, oh, there's like, you can get this on sale for $30, so that's the base Doom Eternal. If you want the definitive edition, you have to pay like about $10 to $15 more. You have all these Dead Space, though. I might consider actually going for the first Dead Space. And Cuphead, yeah, that's 25%, so you'd be able to get this for $15. And Doom, you could actually, 2016, that's for like $6, so that's actually pretty good. And this I already have on my PlayStation 4. I have the physical copy, and I'm not gonna get this because I still have the Megaton edition. I bought that a couple of years before it got delisted from Steam. And if I wanted, I might consider actually going for a Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. And this is on my potential list. I've heard great things about A Hat in Time, so I'll definitely get around to getting that next week, a couple of days before the sales end. But I really want to show you what's going on with my wish list. And as you can see here, there are 124 items in my list, and I think like 15 of them are in my cart. So I just want to show you my wish list. So as you can see here, the one that has the biggest discount is Soma. I've heard really good things about it, and it usually sells for about $30, but for 90% discount, it's about almost $3, which is incredible. So that's definitely in my cart. And we have Resident Evil Revelations 2, which I think is like the base game, but for like the deluxe edition to get everything, it's about like $15 to $20. And next we have Deus Ex Invisible War. I might consider getting that next week, though. Some people say it's like a bad game, but I don't know. I gotta play more of it. I've only played it on the Xbox, so that's at 97 cents compared to $6.99. And we have Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. That's for $1.19. And we have Nights into Dreams. That's $1.19 as well. And then we have Outlast and the Whistleblower DLC. Usually this sells for $20, though. I'm getting this because it's at $3, as well as like Whistleblower. That's $1.34. And we have a Turning Test, which is at $2.99 compared to $19.99. And Portals 1 and 2, you can both get $1.99 each, though I might save Portal 2 for next week. And Lost Planet Extreme Condition, that's actually on my cart because I actually like this game. And 80% discount, it's at $4, so I can't really complain. Same thing with this, although this is not in my cart because I don't know why. I'll consider putting it in my cart next week, but one of the games that I really want to put in my cart, we'll get to in a bit. There's a Book of Unwritten Tales, $4.99. Vampire Story, $4.99. I don't know why I have that on my wish list. And one of these days I'll get around to buying this game, Resident Evil Revelations. But the next game I want to show you that is in my cart is Psychonauts. Now, this is a game I've actually never played. I think I've seen someone like play it on the original Xbox, but I've never gotten a chance to play it myself. So it's on sale, 75% discount, $2.49, so can't beat that. And we have next is Condemned Criminal Origins, though I don't know if I have ever played the first Condemned game. Of course. Is there like a first game to it? I'm not entirely sure. I thought I remember there being 2 or 3 games. Then there's Dead Space. Though one of these days I'll get the next thing that's in my cart is the Fear franchise. So all the games, which includes the first package info, the first 3 games, including the Reborn DLC for Fear 2. And then there's Extraction Point and Perseus Mandate, though I've actually never played the Fear games. I've actually seen some gameplay footage. Sorry, just trying to clear my throat. The DLC for... no, not the DLC, like gameplay from one of my friends or something. So that's in my cart, no problem. Dead Space 2, I don't know, maybe one of these days. So I would love to add this to my cart next week, but what's on my cart is Sonic Adventure 2, which... sorry. Which I actually played on the GameCube, and I heard it's fantastic on the PC, so I'll definitely pick that up. And Alien Isolation, I'm debating whether or not to get that. I haven't beaten it on the PlayStation 4, but then again, I don't have the PS4 version anymore, and I know this runs at 60 frames per second, so maybe next week. But Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, that's a DLC for Sonic Adventure 2, though that was actually the title on the Nintendo GameCube I owned. And this I might consider getting next week, but we'll see. But what's in my cart right now as well is Castle of Illusion, Disney's Castle of Illusion. Though I think this is like a remake of like either the Genesis or the Super Nintendo version. And speaking of like remake or remasters, here's Ducktales Remastered, though I thought they delisted that quite a long time ago. But I don't know. Then there's Metro 2033 games, the Redux versions, because I never played them. And then there's Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is actually in my cart right now. And that's my phone. And we have Outlast 2. So that's not in my cart. I will definitely put it in my cart next week. And then there's Shenmue 1 and 2, which is in my cart. Now, there are people that have said these first 2 games are complete crap on PC, that it's highly recommended you go for either the PS4 version or the Xbox One. Well, I've discovered the modding community that will improve the faults on Shenmue 1 and 2, because Sega sure as hell isn't going to do much. But I want to do this because I want to do a Let's Play for the first 2 games, and then finally do a Let's Play for Shenmue 3, because I pledged to the Kickstarter years ago for the PS4 version, and I have it in my possession, and I really want to get around to do it, but I feel like I should do a Let's Play. But anyways, more on that some other time. Then we have Quake 4, which is not in my cart, but what is in my cart is Quake 2. Now, the reason I put Quake 2 in my cart, because I want to try out the RTX version as well, since I have the RTX 2080 Super. So, and I always loved playing Quake 2 on the Nintendo 64, though I wish that someone would do a remastered version of the Nintendo 64 version, because I would really love to do a Let's Play of that someday, or a review. But anyways, the next game that's on my list is Return to Castle Wolfenstein, which I actually never played, but I've heard really good things about it, especially from the reviewer G-Man Lives, and he basically reviews first-person shooters, though recently he just reviewed a SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, which is very surprising. So I'll definitely, this is definitely in my cart. So I have Doom 3, the BFG edition. Now, there's always a debate on whether or not which one is better, because Doom 3, like, a lot of people prefer Doom 3 because, like, the flashlight is not holstered to your weapon like it is in the BFG edition, though I actually like Doom 3, no matter which version. I've managed to play the BFG edition on my Lenovo Z585 laptop from start to finish, even the Resurrection of Evil and Lost Contact, and Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. Oh, I haven't even talked about like how much they're discounted. I've been getting too sidetracked. Now, this one is usually for $30, but now it's at like $7.50, so that's a really good deal. And same thing with Rise of the Tomb Raider. And Call of Cthulhu, I got close to beating Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth on the Xbox, which strangely enough is more expensive on the Xbox than it is on PC. But I digress. Anyways, like how much more expensive? Well, last time I checked, Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth on the Xbox is worth like $40 to $50. And I think like there was like numerous issues with the PC version that fans have managed to like patch up since. Though on the Xbox version, I couldn't get past the ocean walls, which I had to run and climb over. I always fell down. I just ended that Let's Play there. I just couldn't do it, but maybe one of these days. And $5 is actually not bad. if it was like not on sale. But next is Strider, which, yeah, I don't know. Evil Within I played on the PS4 as well as Evil Within 2, and maybe I might consider putting that in my cart. I won't do Call of Cthulhu right now because I'm not feeling to that, but Evil Within 2 I did play on the PS4 through the end, though I just wish they would release more DLC that they were planning to, but Bethesda. And I hope for Evil Within 3, but I digress. Anyways, there's Daymare 1988. This was a recent release, like, wow, last year? Damn. And this is a 70% discount. And we have Doom 64, which was the Doom on the Nintendo 64. It's at discount 70%, which is $1.49. Then you have Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, which I want to get the gold edition, the complete edition, because I originally had the PlayStation 4 base version, but then I traded it to get the gold edition on the PS4, and now I sold that, and I might get it on the PC, the gold edition, and which usually is at $30, but now it's like nearly $10. So we have Prince of Persia Warrior Within, which I want to do a Let's Play of it someday, but I don't know whether to do it on the PC version or the PlayStation 3 remastered versions. Though I think you could tell me, please tell me which one is better, because I really wish there was a handful of channels like really dedicated to doing a lot of comparisons and such. I know there are some channels that do it, but not that often. I know how time consuming it is, but anyways, we have Beyond Good and Evil, which I will probably put in my cart next week. Sorry, and we have Roller Coaster Tycoon Deluxe, but the one that's in my cart is Tycoon 2 Triple Thrill Pack, because I remember playing this when I was young and I enjoyed it. And we have Sonic Mania, which I haven't tried out yet, but I'll definitely consider putting in my cart next week, considering the price it is. But then we have the Anniversary Collection of Castlevania, which I probably won't put in my cart anytime soon, because I'm not that big into Castlevania. I just want to have this just because I'll have it. Then you have Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. And then something I will put in my cart next week definitely is a Stanley Parable, because until they come out with the Ultra Deluxe Edition, this is pretty much what we're going to deal with. And it's actually a really good game. It's pretty intelligent. Then we have Devil May Cry 4, which is at 60%. Then we have the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Then we have Bubsy at 60% discount from $5 to almost $2. And you can see here, for those of you that did play this game on the Super Nintendo or Genesis, you can see here, it's at mostly positive reviews. 70% of the 250 users review this game are positive. Yeah, positive. Now, I didn't thought this game was bad. It's just every other game that came out afterwards just flat out suck. But I actually kind of enjoyed the Genesis version, mainly because that's what I had. And then we got Forgotten Annie, which is actually in my cart because I really want to try this out. It looks really good. I'm always a sucker when it comes to like anime style like games, especially like platformers and such. And then we have My Time at Portia, which I don't think I'll put in my cart even with this sale. Then we have Gris. I don't know what this entails, but it looks like an indie platformer. Then we have Ultimate Chicken Horse on sale from $15 to $6.74. And A Hat in Time I will definitely put in my cart next week, but I think that might go over a bit on my budget. But I don't know. Then we have Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I've been trying to get into much of these like games here recently with Shantae because I want to see what they're like. Then we have Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, which I will definitely consider putting in my cart next week. And then we have Day of the Tentacle Remastered, which I've actually never played the original, so I don't know what this is like. Then we have Hob, from $20 to $10. Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, Road to Boruto expansion, which is the DLC, but I might not get that. Then we have Wild Guns Reloaded. This was actually, for the Super Nintendo, it's pretty expensive to get for a physical copy, so I guess this is why they remastered it, and this is much cheaper than what you would get for a Super NES version, so go for this one. Then we have Okami HD, and I actually never played this, though. I've heard it's really good. And Secret of Mana, I'm kind of aware why this has mixed reviews, because there are some people that didn't like the changes that they made to this, while some people just say it just like doesn't feel the same. But I don't know. I never played the original Secret of Mana, so I'm not in that position to criticize. But if you want it, it's at 50% off from like $40 to $20, so that makes sense. I already talked about Stick Fight. Then there's Doom Eternal. I already talked about that. Sonic Mania. Then there's Killer 7. That's from $20 to $10. Then there's Puyo Puyo Champions from $10 to $5. So I think this is also available on Switch as well. Then you have this. I don't know why this is in my cart, because if I wanted to play Aladdin the Genesis version, I have the actual Genesis version. I could always plug that in. Though I will actually buy the Mega SG soon. And this is a game I want to play, but I don't know. It's EA, so what do you expect from them? But this game here, like, yeah, these two here are on sale. But this game I'm definitely putting in my cart next week, because I have the second game, and I did originally buy this on the PlayStation 3, but then I realized that they remastered this, so I might as well go for this one and get rid of the game. But the only problem is that it's on 40% discount from $50 to now $30, so I don't know. Then you have Viscera cleanup details. I do have the game. Gosh, my nose getting cluttered. Well, I do have the Viscera cleanup detail. And maybe eventually I will get these DLCs. Even if it's not on sale, it's actually they're pretty cheap to get. And there's a Game of Life, which, yeah, it's just Game of Life, 30% discount. So you're not saving that much. And there's Cuphead. I already talked about that. It's not really worth getting right now because it's only $5 off. So Eternal Radiance, I've heard good things about it. It's an early access. Same with GTFO, though I think I could conjure up an idea what that acronym means. And both of these are not really worth getting right now because they're not really on much of a discount now. Ori and the Will of the Wisp is on sale from like $30 to like $24, so it's not really worth getting. But I need to play through the first game first in order to play this game. And fun fact, the person Milton Gusai that developed the another Metroid 2 remake actually was involved in the development of this game as well. So fun fact. And because of his efforts on AM2R, he was called up to help them out with this game. So that's pretty cool. And last but not least, we have 3D Sen PC, which just came out a few days ago as of this recording, or like about last week. Now, this game, it basically is a emulator that runs like NES ROMs and makes it into 3D. And the reason I want to get this is because I want to run Shatterhand to see what I can do with it. Because, of course, I'm a dedicated fan of Shatterhand. And I feel ashamed that I haven't really made a dedicated video of Shatterhand in such a long time. I will do that one of these days. So, yeah, that's about it. Like, everything else on this is just the same stuff, though. Quite a huge majority of my list is on sale, which is quite surprising. I was not really expecting that, but for the most part, the games that are that are starting from above here are most of the ones I am definitely getting for my purchase on Monday. And right now it's a Saturday, so you might be seeing this on the next day. So this is all that's on my cart. So I'd be saving about Oh, it also gives you a $5 discount if you reach $30 or more in your cart. So that's fun. But this total here, keep in mind, this does not include tax. So when you go to purchase these, before you make the purchase, it will show you the amount of tax you're paying. And you want someone to blame? Don't blame me or don't blame Steam. Blame your senators or congressmen. They're the ones that impose it. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to show you. So I hope you kind of enjoyed this. I don't know. I kind of don't know why I was making this video, but I just thought I was kind of in the mood. But hopefully the next video will be something more productive. So thank you for joining me. I'll catch you all later.